YouTube, we are back in business, and I've got an exciting one for you guys today. How to get the fastest Aetherium crystals now, the refined and the flawless, showing you guys how you can get one tier 5 upgrade in just one game of zombies. So yes, I'm not kidding. You can go from being tier 0 on any of your weapon classes, field upgrades, or perks to tier 5 in just one game of zombies. I'm gonna show you how to do it today. Now, while my game loads up here, I just want to mention the strategy we're using today. You guys can also use to level up your weapons, go for camos, things like that. It's going to be pretty much the same process. I'm just going to show you how to do it the fastest way humanly possible. Now, personally, I think the easiest way and the fastest way can be done on Firebase Z. Now, I know there's the starting map, and I know there's Outbreak, but I'm telling you, based off what you show you guys today, you're going to be a believer. Firebase Z is the move. Okay, now once we get the power on, we're gonna head back immediately to the village and we're gonna activate the pack-a-punch, etc. Now, firstly, we're not gonna buy Juggernaut. We're gonna come in here, buy Deadshot Daiquiri. Okay, so we want the damage buff on this if you guys have leveled it up already. Again, the purpose of this game is to fly through the rounds as fast as possible. And once we buy our Deadshot, we're just gonna play this round in the village, kind of train up the zombies here. It's only round 6. It will not be difficult at all. We'll just fly through these zombies and get enough points to pack-a-punch. So there we go. Now that we have our 5,000 points, we're gonna head over here, pack-a-punch immediately. We want our gun outputting the most damage as much as possible all the time. But once we finish this round, we're gonna go straight into the coffin Easter egg, so just stare at the bunny rabbit. It'll activate pretty fast because it's the beginning of a round, so don't worry about that. But yeah, we want to be upgrading the tier of our weapon and pack-a-punching as soon and as often as we can, so we can get through the rounds as soon as possible. Now, we're not going to waste any time killing zombies in here. We're just going to immediately kill the pink bunnies, get our free Juggernaut perk. Now, the reason we buy Deadshot Daiquiri first is because if we get Deadshot first and then pick up the Juggernaut, we actually save some money not needing to buy Deadshot after, being a second perk is going to be more expensive. Now, once we complete that little step right there, let's kill a couple zombies because we're going to need a couple more points. There we go. Now that we have 2,000, we're going to come over here and buy Brain Rot. Now, this is what you guys want to be taking on Firebase Z because it does the most damage against the mimics, which you see far more common than the manglers themselves. Now, once we've pack-a-punched, we've got our 2 necessary perks and our Brain Rot. We're going to go head to the spot that we will farm rounds as fast as possible on Firebase Z. Now, before we do that, like I said, we're going to keep our damage as high as possible. So we're going to come over here, level up the tier of our weapon to blue while we can. Now, the spot that we're going to go to is up in the Colonel's office, and I'll show you guys why it's so good on this map and why you'll go through the rounds faster than any other location. Now, up here, once you're here, if you stand just a little bit to the right of this white lamp, okay, all the zombies will walk at you in a straight line like a Doris catwalk. Now, the zombies that jump through this window, they will not walk at you through the left side. So they will still funnel into that straight line right in front of your crosshair. So as we play into higher rounds, seriously, you will fly through rounds. Since this map has been released, no zombies get stuck anymore in this location. They all will funnel directly to you. The reason we buy Deadshot is for the added damage buff and headshot damage once we're sitting in this spot. Again, you're not going to waste time shooting at the body. You're trying to find the head. Deadshot will lock onto the head for you. The setup is easy. You know, it's very simple. We're really just playing for those beginning perks, our pack-a-punch and Brain Rot, and leveling up our tiers. And then this is going to kind of be the wave for a couple rounds. We're just going to be farming here. So sit back, relax, level up your weapons, get some camos, level up your account, whatever you want to do. This is going to be the fastest way to get those Aetherium crystals. Now that we're inside of our assault wave round, we're gonna have 40 seconds to waste until that starts. So you guys are probably like, Zach, you have 21,000 points. Why haven't you pack-a-punched yet? It's because I like to wait until we hit this round, because this time is gonna count down anyway. It's not really gonna matter. You're gonna fly through the round once it starts. So use this time, don't waste any other time. We're gonna go run and pack-a-punch our second time right now. Now, if you guys want to, after you pack-a-punch, if you have some extra money, you can grab a couple extra perks if you want. As you guys can see, right when I get here they come straight up in a straight line. Now, the reason we want to get through them so fast is because the way you get these crystals is through milestones, right? So by completing milestones is when you start to unlock refined and flawless Aetherium crystals. So I know I'm a broken record and I say it a million times, and I know my channel's about efficiency and yada yada and math and blah blah blah, but you really do want to be fast. You don't want to waste any time, because the faster you can get it done, the more crystals you can get. Now, once we come to the end of round 15 here, it's going to be another milestone. So as you guys can see, I have 350 blue scrap right there at the bottom right. Now, once we end that round, we're going to get a buff, and I'm going to be exactly at 500, which now I'm going to sprint as fast as I can to unlock tier 4 purple tier on my weapon. And as you guys can see, we just got our first refined crystal there at round 15. The higher we go, the more we're going to get. Then we're going to hit purple up. I'm going to buy tier 2 armor just cuz. I'm going to turn around and shoot the mimic here just to show you guys how fast it literally dies. Like, with brain rot and continuously making sure that your pack-a-punch is up to date and your tiers are up to date, you will fly through mimics. Like, I mean, it's so fast. Another one, baby. Major key alert. So going into another assault wave here, we're gonna immediately go and spend our now 40,000 points on pack-a-punching our third time. Again, we're not wasting any time. I know there's only 10 seconds left, but you can diddle daddle, go pack-a-punch, and then by the time you get to the assault wave, the zombies will be showing up, so no problem. Now, once you guys get here, again, it's super useful to just grab that free score streak. Just trying to eliminate the wave like the second that you see them. So again, this one's just showing up, so we're just going to use that right there. Shoot at the one on the right. Not a big deal. They should all pretty much die. The score streak will kind of lock onto them. Now, the nice thing is once we complete the round 20 right here, we're actually going to go into another milestone. There's a refined crystal and a flawless crystal. I know you can't see them popping up. My face cam's right there, but at round 20, you're going to get your first flawless crystal. Every 5 rounds and 10 rounds, you guys will hit a milestone. So now all we're going to do is continue to return to the Colonel's office every time we have an assault wave, or even on round 32 when we see Orda. Again, the reason I like this location so much compared to, let's say, the first map that we get is this is such a longer aisle to shoot down, right? So at the top of Penthouse on the first map, you guys have that window that's really close to you, and then the angle's just kind of weird to shoot at. So this one, it's a nice straight line. It makes it super easy for you. The zombie spawns aren't any slower, not to mention you get a longer period of time to shoot at them. I mean, even if manglers or anything spawn right in front of you right there, your gun's continuously doing so much damage that it really just doesn't even matter. So this compared to Penthouse or the first map, I think it's a lot better. Same with Outbreak. You know, a lot of people say play 3 or 4 rounds on Outbreak and then Exfil. But the thing is the time you're spending in between, you know, running 700 meters to the location, or driving, or waiting, or doing all these things, you could be spent getting XP, man. You could be spent just farming zombies, having a much easier time, not having to run around, not having to do objectives, just letting zombies walk straight into your crosshair. Easy. Completing another milestone there. Super easy. So there's another flawless and another refined. Again, I'll show you guys at the end of the game just how many I get here. If you're kind of stressing about playing into higher rounds for these crystals, don't be. On Firebase Z, on this, it's super easy. And again, we're just playing to a round that's going to make it so we can get 1 tier 5 level up in just 1 game. Again, manglers will be spawning here sometimes, but pro tip, if you don't want them to spawn, and you're kind of just hanging out right here, if you come all the way into the corner, as far back right as you can go, the manglers are actually going to kind of spawn outside of the map, down in that area. And we'll see if I can get another one to spawn in the mimics. Oh, like I was just showing you. The mimics will still spawn normally, but the manglers will spawn outside the map. There we go. End of round 30 there. We're going to head into another milestone. There's a flawless and a refined that we're getting. If you come over here and you can't find the last zombie, the mangler is going to be stuck right here in this spot. So you can just kind of jump over that little wall and kill him right there. There we go, finishing up round 32 here. We should be heading into our order round. There it is, objective starting. Now, there's 2 things we're gonna do while this is counting down. We're gonna head over to the middle of the map. We're gonna come to the buildable table here, and we're actually gonna buy our monkeys, buy 2 monkeys, and then buy a chopper gunner. Now, we won't need to use these during the order round, but we're gonna use them while we exfil. You guys can also run over here. You'll have tons of scrap if you're using a flashlight. So level up your weapon tier to orange just to get through order fastest. You can even grab tier 3 armor if you want after you've grabbed the monkeys and the chopper gunner. Don't forget to get those first. Again, you guys can grab that free lightning strike. Just use that super fast. Don't forget to grab your chopper gunner again. If the zombies do start to hit it, just turn around, hit them. And then once you hear Orda start to, you know, moan and make its noise, you're gonna want to turn around, just like right there. We're gonna grab some ammo real fast. Make sure we don't die. Use our ring of fire. gonna finish that off there. Now that they've buffed Orda, that's honestly gonna be your hardest part of the game, but it's right at the end because we're about to exfil. Come over here, grab your armor again. So now for rounds 34 and 35, we're gonna return to the Colonel's office, just blow through these next 2 rounds. Now again, right around round 30 is when it can get a little difficult if you're an average player. So if you feel like it's starting to get a little hard, just make sure you're bringing Ring of Fire, just like I have right now. And if you ever get overwhelmed, if the elites ever jump out of the window and you don't know what to do, just pop your Ring of Fire. I have it tier 5, so it does extra damage over time. The longer that I'm in Ring of Fire, just bring Ring of Fire for this strategy. It'll help you get through the rounds faster as well. So round 35 here, we're in our last round. So just focus up, don't go down. Use your Ring of Fire if you need it. You're in no hurry. As you can see, my gun is kind of getting to the tail end where it's just barely not doing enough damage. So like I said, if you get overran, just use that Ring of Fire. No problem at all. You'll be totally fine. Now, finishing up round 35 here, we're going to complete our last and final milestone. There it is. So we got 2 refined crystals and a flawless there. Now, at this point, inside round 36, this is going to be where we exfil. Because finishing the game right here will allow us to hit tier 5 on any perk or anything we want in just 1 game of zombies. Again, remember, we want to have our 2 monkeys and then our chopper gunner. Now that's just if you're finishing the map right here. If you feel like you can play further, the higher rounds you go, the more milestones you get, the more crystals you'll receive. So we're just going to kind of train these zombies up right here. I like to throw 1 monkey at the ground, throw 1 straight in the sky. In solo, we only need to kill 27 zombies. So when we use our chopper gunner, we don't want the zombies running away. There's only 11 of them right here. So we're just going to fly through these. We have 1 more. Where are you? Sitting in a little corner. I see you there, buddy. So we're going to finish that super fast. Those monkeys keep the zombies locked in place, so you're not going to miss them. Exit the chopper gunner, board the helicopter, and your exfil is complete at round 36. Now, exfilling, you guys will get 3 more refines and 1 flawless. And as you guys can see, we're right there at 2,000 zombies kills. It's perfect. Now, in my opinion, again, that's much more efficient than playing, you know, Outbreak or the first map. A, it's easier than Penthouse, and B, it's faster than Outbreak. That game of zombies took me a little more than 1 minute around. And as you guys can see there, we're going to have 5 flawless crystals, 8 refined crystals, and just 35 rounds of zombies that you can get done in like 45, 50 minutes. You'll fly through the rounds using that strategy, I promise. But again, remember, if you choose to play into around 50, 60, 70, 100, you can get upwards of 10, 20 flawless crystals. So go as high as you'd like, but it only takes you 35 rounds in order to level up to tier 5 on anything you want in just 1 game. So I didn't have enough crystals, but after playing that game, I finally do. So to show you guys, I'm gonna come over here into the perks, level up my elemental pop to tier 5, get me some electric cherry. And as you can see, that was all 5 of our crystals. So just 1 game, you're able to do something like that. Again, that being said, I hope the video helped you guys out today. Let me know in the comments if you try it out, if it works for you. I promise it's the fastest and easiest method you're gonna find. Now, go out there, level up all your shit to tier 5, baby, because it's easy. Also, don't forget, if you're wanting to play into a high round, whether it's on D Machina or on Firebase Z, hit the box, build your wonder weapons, do whatever you gotta do. Those will carry you into those round 100 games because your normal gun won't. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. I know this is a hot topic and everyone's trying to figure out how to get these since we now can go to tier 5. Not gonna ask for anything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. If you haven't yet, drop a sub because we are almost at 50,000 subscribers as we just passed 2 months of being on YouTube. So drop a sub, come hang out in a live stream here on YouTube if you haven't yet. It's a great time and I can't wait to see you there. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Be safe. Sleep well if it's nighttime and you're snuggled up in your beds. Have a kick-ass day if you're just waking up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.